it's Brechtje and today I wanted to do a quick review of Volume 1 of Fables called Legends in Exile. It's by Bill Willingham, Len Medina, Steve Lailoa and Craig Hamilton. Initially I wasn't planning on picking this up. I mean, I heard about it but I wasn't too interested to buy it myself, but then I saw it at my library, so I thought I might as well just give it a try and see how I like it. The story is basically about a bunch of characters from fairy tales and legends who were driven from their homelands and are now living in present-day New York City. And they have kind of their own secret society within New York City. They call it Fabletown. In this first volume you get introduced to a bunch of characters and also you get to know a little bit about how their Fabletown society works, and you learn that Snow White is director of operations and the Big Bad Wolf works for the security office. And in this first volume Snow White's sister Rose Red has disappeared and it's basically a murder mystery. Big Bad Wolf is trying to figure out what has happened to her. I personally really enjoy reading mysteries, so that aspect of it I really liked, and I also thought it was a clever way to introduce the characters, because often I find that the first volume of a comic series is a little bit boring because it's just introducing characters but there's just not much happening. But that wasn't the case in this volume. What I liked about the characters was that they weren't all that black and white, because you're kind of familiar with this idea that, for example, Snow White and Red Riding Hood are supposed to be good and Big Bad Wolf is bad, obviously. But in this story Snow White isn't bad or anything, but she does make some comments that are not so nice, and also the Big Bad Wolf is no longer bad. It's kind of in his past, now he's a good person. And Rose Red is kind of a party animal, which I thought was funny. So there were definitely some things that I liked about the characters, but I'm not really feeling connected to any of them yet, but hopefully in the next volume. I wasn't a huge fan of the art style. I mean, it wasn't anything bad, but it wasn't anything special either. And also I thought the characters were drawn pretty static. Overall, I quite enjoyed this first volume, and what I appreciated was that this first volume contains a complete story arc. My enjoyment might also have to do a little bit with that I've been catching up on Once Upon a Time lately, so I was kind of in the mood for reading and watching stories that have to do with fairy tales. But I give this one 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I'm definitely planning on picking up the next volume. I hope you enjoyed this quick review. If you have any thoughts on Fables, leave them in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you. And see you next time. Bye!